U.S. Secretary of State is in Belgium meeting with NATO allies about the escalation in Ukraine.
Meanwhile, President Biden is meeting with the president of Finland today. Our D.C. Bureau Chief Ben Kennedy is live at the White House to continue our live team coverage. Ben.
Well, Nicole, Calvin, the White House warns that Russia's war may not be over soon. Things could get worse before they get better.
Finland is a critical partner of the United States, a strong defense partner as well.
President Biden held a bilateral meeting in the Oval Office Friday with his counterpart from Finland. It's there the war in Ukraine took center stage for their talks.
We agreed it's not only an attack on Ukraine, it's an attack on the security of Europe.
His remarks come as the Secretary of State met with NATO allies in Belgium in an effort to coordinate future consequences, economic costs, and sanctions to target Russian aggression.
Russia has never been so isolated. We have never been more united.
United to find ways to deter Russian attacks and end the war in Ukraine.
Unfortunately, tragically, horrifically, this may not be over soon. And so these efforts that we're making together, we have to sustain them. We have to build upon them.
While back in Washington, D.C.,
this is an urgent priority.
The White House now calls on Congress to act.
We're requesting $10 billion to deliver additional security assistance for Ukraine.
Lawmakers want the commander-in-chief to ban Russian oil imports as the Kremlin's attack on Ukraine intensifies. Forces now occupy Europe's largest nuclear plant and close in on a third Ukrainian nuclear facility.
The attack against the nuclear power plant, this just demonstrates the recklessness of this war and the importance of ending it.
And while in Eastern Europe, Blinken will actually visit Poland and the Baltic states. It is there he'll be talking with allies about the possibility of Finland joining NATO. Calvin, Nicole?
Okay, and Ben, just wondering now, I know that President Biden has said that there is no way that U.S. troops could end up anywhere near the Ukrainian border, anywhere near Ukraine. But what are the chances that the president may be boxed in and may not have any other choice but to join his NATO allies?
Well, Calvin, at this point, I think those chances are low. We've heard the president, the secretary of state say, look, we do not want a war with Russia. Ukraine is actually asking for a no-fly zone over their country. And if that was to happen, the U.S. would actually have to shoot down Russian planes in the airspace, and that would escalate and possibly do exactly what the U.S. does not want, which is war with Russia. So at this point, they're doing everything possible. Diplomacy is not off the table, but with Russia continuing this escalatory attack, it's unlikely.
That's right. Not to mention those sanctions that are in place, too. Thanks a lot there, Ben.